Hey guys, Angel here with the Bullish Bears team, and I am making the watch list video for tomorrow, November the 6th. And I have the S&P futures pulled up, and it made all-time highs today, and then it started to pull back, which is not too shocking as it's a little bit overextended from the moving averages. So we'll just want to keep an eye on that and see if it wants to come back to this 9 and touch that for some centering of its equilibrium before heading back up. But you can see that moving averages are pointing up, price is moving up. So we'll just have to keep an eye on that, see if it's going to pull back a little, because what goes up must come down. So it's not going to just continue to head up, 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 but it will pull back at times. So let's get into the watch list for tomorrow. We'll take a look at HLIX. The 5-minute chart is incredibly messy. It just like shot up and then just went sideways. So I think I'm going to skip that. We'll take a look at AACH. So you can sort of see this cup pattern here. It's going to run into resistance around $1 and then this 200 SMA on the daily. Let's look at the hourly. So you have one of two things. You have a double bottom here, or you have a really big weird cup. You can also see left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Price is above moving averages on the hourly. So it's sort of also a cup-ish pattern here. So I think I'm going to put this on with keeping an eye on it around $1 and then the 200 SMA. So cup on daily and hourly. Watch for resistance around $1 and 200 SMA on daily. Alright, so that is AACH. Let's take a look. I'm going to skip this one because it's showing 0 shares. So let's take a look at FLGT. Okay, had earnings moved up. Let's look at the hourly. What does the hourly show us? So you can see it's a bull flag on the hourly. It stayed above the 9, ended the 9 to touch the day, and just closed above it. So I do like this. Let's just find some resistance. Oops, don't want to make it go. So can't find any resistance on the daily, so I'm going to go straight to the monthly. Okay, so resistance is this 1390. So this has room up to 1390. And then after that, who knows? Because if it continues to move, then it's got however much room it wants. So bull flag on hourly. Watch for resistance around 1390, which is its all-time high. That is FLGT. Let's take a look at AGRX. We were watching this today on our stream because I was the one streaming today. So we were watching this on the stream. We were looking for it to get above 230, which obviously it closed above 230. It's currently bull flagging on the 5-minute. And see, we have a gap right here. So the gap is at 150. So I'm not going to put this on the watch list because it's probably potentially going to open up high and with the gap fill tomorrow and then dump the rest of the day because 250 is the gap. It's already 244 after hours, so I'm skipping this one for tomorrow. Let's take a look at FRTA. This had earnings, got a big push off that 9 EMA. Let's look at the hourly. It is overextended. Does not say whether this is easy to borrow or not. what worries me is that it's going to want to come down and touch this 9, and whether it holds the 9 and then pushes back up, or it fails the 9 and heads back down. Not sure. And whether it's going to do that after hours pre-market or wait till the open tomorrow to do that. So I think I'm going to skip this. GAIA. I'm skipping the one above it because it has 0 shares. Okay, so this also had earnings, and it almost looks like a head and shoulders pattern on the 5 minutes, so I'm going to skip that. I don't like that. So let's take a look at IMGN. So this is inside a gap, has a gap to fill. The gap is at 455. You can see this sort of bull flag break out. Let's look at the hourly, see what the hourly is showing us. So you have this bull flag, and it looks like it's trying to break out again. So I think I'm putting this one on the watch list. You can also see a bit of a imperfect double bottom, but it is also holding its highs on the day. So price inside gap on daily, bull flag on hourly. Oops. I really do know how to spell. Bull flag on hourly. Watch for resistance at top of gap around 455. It'll also help if I put the 4. Okay, there we go. That is IMGN. Let's take a look at ACOR. Also had earnings, but I don't like. This would have been a very nice move up around 1045 all the way up to this 263, but it's after that. Not a big fan of, so I'm not going to put that on. Let's take a look at EPZM. Holding its highs on the day, riding the 9. Let's see. It's going to run into resistance around $15 and then $16.64. Let's look at the hourly. What is the hourly showing us? So it's kind of bull flagging on the hourly. So if it can get above $15, then watch out for $16.64. Bull flagging on bull flagging on hourly. If price can break $15, watch for resistance around 16. Oh man, I totally forgot. 16, we'll just say 1650. That is EPZM, which this stock is also easy to borrow, so you can short this if it decides to open up down here. Sometimes it does that, but keep an eye on it because they may pull back for a day or two before then ripping again. So sometimes it's better to make the watch list at the beginning of the week because then you have time for the rest of the week to go. And then towards the end of the week, it moves the following week. So just always keep an eye on our watch list. Okay, so CHKR sort of have this double bottom-ish run to resistance around 85 cents, and then this 200 SMA. Let's see what the hourly looks like. This is like almost a perfect bull flag on the hourly. So I'm gonna put that on. Okay, so bull flag on hourly. Watch for resistance around 85 cents and $1.10. And also be aware of $1 because $1.50, psychological support and resistance. Let's take a look at HTZ, Hertz. Okay. So it broke above this resistance level here, also broke above this 200 SMA here, had good earnings, so it would have been a great trade for today. Let's see. It's going to run into resistance around 1690. Let's look at the hourly. So you have this perfect bull flag on the hourly as well. I think I'm going to put that on for a continuation day. Bull flag on hourly. Watch for continuation day with resistance around 1690, which is close to $17. HTZ. Actually, I wonder if I should make this. Meh. Won't continue to talk to myself. CGEN. I'm trying to remember if this was on the watch list for. Actually, you know what? I can go check over here because why does this look so familiar to me? No, not on the watch list for today. Okay, so you can sort of see this bull flag and it's breaking out. Don't see any resistance on here, so I'm just going to go straight to the monthly. I don't like that 604 is resistance and it did not break above it today, so I'd be worried that this would turn into a double top. So I'm actually going to skip that. And let me see when earnings are. Earnings are the 11th, which is in 6 days. I think I'm just going to skip for now. So we'll take a look at ALLT. They had earnings, had a big move up. Not the biggest fan of this 5-minute chart based off of some of the dashes for candles, like that right there. If I look at the hourly, it looked like it wanted to try and make an evening star pattern to close the day, but it didn't. Could also be forming left shoulder, head, could be forming a potential head and shoulder, so I think I'm going to skip that. AWSM, don't like that. ASNA. So moving averages are all tangled up. Did close above it, however, but this 50 cents is going to be such a strong resistance, and it's so close to it that I'm not going to put it on. So take a look at GEVO. No. MAXR. So this has had 4 green days in a row. Typically the rule of thumb is 3 green days in a row before a pullback. This has had 4. That makes me nervous. See, we already have this resistance of $13 mapped out. You can also see a bit of a cup. Let's take a look at the hourly. Bull flag on the hourly. You can see bull flag, bull flag, bull flag. It's just been bull flagging its way up. The thing that makes me nervous is all of these green days. I feel like it's going to want to pull back. So I'm too nervous to put that on there because I know a pullback is coming. And if it's tomorrow or next day after that, I don't know. So I'm too nervous to put that on. So we'll take a look at EXPR. Oh wow, I didn't even know Express was still around. Shows how often I get out and go shopping. I do at Target, just not at the mall. This had a triple top, and instead of reversing bearishly, it moved up above this 200 SMA, which is interesting. Let me see. It's going to run into resistance at $4 and then $4.50. Let's look at the hourly. So you can see cup, kind of a handle. If it can get above $4, I'll put it on. It's easy to borrow, so you can short this stock as well. Cup and handle-ish on... I wonder if I should take the E away on that. Handle-ish on hourly. If price can break $4, watch out for $4.50. That is EXPR. And so with that, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stocks on the watch list. So I'm not going to put any more on the day trade watch list because we don't want to have so many that you have a hard time watching all of them and then you miss out on the moves. So I went and I took a gander through my scan for the swing trade watch list. If you caught Lucian's watch list video yesterday, then you saw how difficult it was to find a swing trade, a potential swing trade, because swing trading right now is just not great. So I did find DDD. What I see with DDD is inverse head and shoulders, a big one. We've got a left shoulder, a head, a right shoulder, broke above the 200 with a bull flag. So it's an inverse head and shoulders, bull flag, does have this gap at 1060. And then after 1060, you want to watch out for around $11. So I don't love it, but it is what it is. So that's the best I could find. We have an inverse head and shoulders with bull flag on daily. Oh, wow. Daily. Watch for resistance around 10, 60, and $11. So that is the watch list for tomorrow, November the 6th. I cannot believe we are in November already. If you are not yet a member, just head over here to bullishbears.com. You can subscribe. Right now we are having a 30% off sale, so you can't beat that. We have a free trial on our monthly membership. Our yearly is not free, but if you want to give us a look-see for 14 days and decide you like us and want to upgrade to our yearly to get all of the good stuff that we offer, you are more than welcome to do that. If you're finding a day like today where the markets weren't great and it was hard to trade, because trust me, I was streaming, I felt the pain of it, then come over here and take our courses, whether you're just the greatest trader on the planet and you need to brush up, or you're new and you want to learn. Sometimes the best way to trade is not to trade at all, especially when days like today occurred. So come over and join us. We have a lot of stuff for you guys, and I hope to see you there. You can come watch me on Tuesdays. It's always a good time. We talk stocks, we talk football. They hate on me for being a Pats fan. I hate on them for being Pats haters. It's a good time. So I hope y'all enjoy this video. Come give us a try, check us out, and stick around and learn and come hang out with fun people. Anyways, before I go off on a tangent, I'm going to head out. So I will see y'all later.